A bank teller watches Mrs. Chen approach the counter. She's a regular. She's 82. She never withdraws more than $200. Today, she's asking for $30,000 in cash. A much younger man is standing next to her. He's doing the talking. She looks confused, scared even. It's as alarming as a fire alarm in a library. The teller doesn't just process it. She presses a silent alarm. The transaction is politely delayed. Wait, can they do that? Yes. And what happens next is a flowchart most people never see. This is elder financial exploitation. It's the illegal or improper use of an older adult's money, property, or assets. Not a family squabble. It's a crime. It hides in plain sight. Red flags are everywhere. Unusual large withdrawals. A new best friend suddenly handling the account. A change in account ownership. The elder looks afraid to speak. Bank employees are trained to spot these things. They're not being nosy. They're the first line of defense. So what can the bank legally do? Let's start with the first tool. It's called a SAR, Suspicious Activity Report. The bank files it with a federal agency called FinCEN. It's a red flag to investigators. It says something stinks. Elder financial exploitation is a valid reason to file. Banks are protected when they file in good faith. They don't need proof, just suspicion. The SAR flags the transaction for investigators. But it's just a report. It doesn't freeze anything. The money can still walk out the door. That's frustrating, like sending a warning before the fire spreads. So, can they actually pause the money? That's tool number 2. In many states, yes, banks can hit a temporary hold. They can delay a wire, delay a cash withdrawal. Usually for a few days. This isn't a permanent freeze, it buys time. State laws vary. Some explicitly allow transaction holds for suspected exploitation. Others don't. But a federal law, the Senior Safe Act of 2018, gives immunity. If a bank reports suspected abuse in good faith and has trained staff, they're less likely to get sued. It's like hitting the emergency brake before the crash. The hold is a crucial gap. It gives the bank time to breathe. It gives the elder time to think. But it's a race. What if the bad guy is a trusted family member pressuring them every hour? The hold won't hold forever. Now enter tool 3, the trusted contact. When you open an account, you can name someone, not a joint owner. Just a person the bank can call if they suspect something's wrong. It's voluntary, and it's brilliant. The bank isn't disclosing your balance. They're just saying, "We're worried about Mrs. Chen. Can you check on her?" This is backed by FINRA Rule 4512 and state laws. It's a phone call, not a SWAT team. But it's a gamble because the contact could be the abuser. The trusted contact could be the abuser. Or they could be the one person who knows exactly what's happening. They might say, "Oh, that's her son, he's always been trouble." Now the bank has context. Now they can escalate. That escalation is tool 4, leave the bank. Walk down the hall to Adult Protective Services. Every state has an APS system. They take reports on vulnerable adults. Bank employee calls, APS intake screens it. If it sounds credible, a caseworker goes out. They're social workers, not police. They can't arrest anyone. They can knock on doors, offer services. Call an emergency court orders to freeze assets. They can also loop in law enforcement. Financial crimes detectives, elder abuse task forces. Now the situation has professional backup, but APS is underfunded. Cops have 100 other cases. The net is frayed, but it's a net. Who makes sure this all actually happens? Regulators, a bunch of agencies you've never thought about. CFPB, OCC, FDIC, NCUA, they publish guidance. They say, train your staff, have a protocol. If a bank ignores this and something bad happens, examiners notice. Fines might land. Ratings might drop. There are also programs like AARP Bank Safe that certify bank training. But banks still get sued. Customers get angry. Privacy complaints scare compliance officers. Some underreport. Even with all these tools, fear wins sometimes. The patchwork is real. So does this system work? Sometimes. When it does, it's because a teller saw something wrong. She filed a SAR. The bank put a temporary hold on the cash. They called a trusted contact. They made an APS report. APS investigated. Maybe the money was saved. Mrs. Chen's savings were protected. Her life savings stayed hers. Picture the flowchart: teller observation, internal report, hold on transaction, trusted contact call, APS referral, law enforcement, regulators watching everything. It looks messy because it is, but it's a structure. And it depends on someone noticing. That someone could be you. If you have an older person in your life, tell them to name a trusted contact. Know the red flags. If you see something wrong, say something. Banks can't act if no one hits the alarm. The system is there. Imperfect, but real. Now you know what happens behind that counter.